Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Solar Apocalypse. Hope everybody's doing good. I'm doing fantastic. Today we start off in a new world because we're testing something. Oh yes. Anyways guys, hashtag question of the day for today. Would you rather have different types of elytras in Minecraft that do different things, or a new dimension? Let me know down in the comment section below. As always, make sure you keep recommending different types of quests for the pack. Make sure you turn on notifications when the video comes out, and make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. All that stuff. Anyways, guys, let's go ahead and get into the video. All right, guys, so we start off in a new world today because we're testing a new mod. I told you guys that I had been working with somebody on Twitter named Said to make an Apocalypse mod. Now, he had already started it before I had mentioned it, but this is the first test of that mod. Very exciting stuff. So in today's testing, we're only going to be working on Sun. The world disintegration, apparently, talking again, is not implemented yet. So right now, our Burning Sun mod that we have been using is basically broken. Doesn't work the way we want it to. So let me talk about this mod for a minute. He told me to basically read the config file, so that's what we're going to do. So the first thing in the config file is dimension whitelisting. So I can add any dimension that I want to this and protect it. The next one is, if set to true, the sun will not burn even if a player has fire protection. So that's a pretty good effect to be able to control. The next one is, the player will have sun protection, meaning there is, yes, a new enchantment that we can use called sun protection long after respawning. So say you die and you, like before, that enchantment would work sometimes in our pack now, but now it actually does work. So I can set that in seconds, which is going to be fantastic. I was thinking about 5 seconds is probably, or 5 seconds, 5 minutes is about probably a good amount of time for a death. So I'm going to give you 300 seconds. The next one is, if set to true, a player with an enchanted helmet with sun protection, the helmet will take the damage when the sun hits it. A diamond helmet with no unbreaking enchant and no other sources of damage will last about 30 real minutes. Wow, that's pretty crazy. So let's grab a diamond helmet here. There we go. And then I'm also going to grab another diamond helmet, and let's do unbreaking. So we'll do unbreaking. I don't think there's any other enchants in here that I would really want. So let's grab an anvil as well. Game. There we go. Anvil. So put that down, and we'll do, let me copy that, and then we'll do one with just sun protection. So there's that, and then there's one that'll have unbreaking 3 and sun protection. This enchantment, I assume, is obtainable from enchanting. So let's go ahead and put the sun protection helmet on and get out of the water. The reason why I didn't have it on is because it catch on fire as soon as you do that. So with the regular sun protection, our helmet has started taking damage. Perfect. Okay, so just for a little example, let's go into game mode 0. So we still don't take any damage. Perfect. Seems like it's working very good. Now, let's take the helmet off. So half a heart. Then it starts, so it starts to ramp up. I actually really like that kind of progression. That's really cool. Let's put the helmet back on. Seems to work. The particles are gone. The helmet's okay. So that's pretty awesome. I like that a lot. That'll be very good and modded. Now, we've seen sort of how the damage is progressing here. Let's do, is it H3 and H, advanced tooltips? So in the time that we have been recording, about 3 minutes, we have taken roughly 7 damage on the helmet. Let's switch helmets and see. So this one's going to start taking damage as well. And let's just see if unbreaking really kind of does anything. Okay. It's kind of about the same, I would be honest with you. So that's pretty cool. So now let's go ahead and test the other protections in the game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set, I don't think there is any commands. Oh, maybe there is. Oh, you can, who is the real MVP here, guys? Said is the real MVP. This right here is the best command in the entire planet. A lot of mod people don't make this, and reloading from a config file is the greatest thing ever because it allows me to edit in real time. Said, I'm buying you dinner. Anyways, so let's set the death after sun protection after death to 300 seconds, and let's set the sun protection on new world spawn to 1200 seconds. Those are the numbers we were going to use. So save, and then let's reload. There we go. So we have been reloaded. So let's go into a new world now. We'll play this one in survival, but we'll play with cheats on. Done. Okay, that's amazing. I like the reload feature. I love that, man. There's not a lot of mods that actually do that, and that's fantastic. So, game. Oh, I've got... Oh, naturally I would spawn in a jungle. But you guys notice that I have the sunglasses. That is our sun protection, which seems to be working flawlessly. Man, imagine that, guys. A mod that actually does its job. Crazy, right? I know. Who would have thunk? Alright, let's get out of the jungle here. So we'll land right over here. Actually, we should probably find somewhere to kill ourselves. So, is there any lava around here anywhere? If not, I'll just jump in the water. So, one thing I'm curious about is how this works, right? So right now we have our initial sun protection. If I die, do I lose that protection? So let's drown ourselves. I should probably have lost my hunger. But so if we drown ourselves, I'm curious if it's going to keep that initial protection, or will it switch to the 5 minutes of protection? Okay, so I'm dying. A lot slower than I need to be dying. I don't think I can make my hunger go down in the water. There we go. Okay, so respawn. I've got the 5 minutes of sun protection now. And, oh, I'm actually on fire. Okay, so that's a bug then. So when you die and you respawn with your protection, you instantly start burning. So let's die again and see if it works the second time. Okay, so once again, I have 5 minutes of sun protection. Oh, no, I actually caught on fire again that time. That's crazy. So I've tested it once before this and it let me live. So it seems like dying kind of breaks the first world day protection or something like that. I don't know. There's some kind of bug there. I will definitely report this video to him and show him this. And actually tell him, because I initially told him that it wouldn't work. Okay, so let's go into game mode 1. Alright, so that is pretty much all of the mods so far. There will be world disintegration coming. This will be fixed because he's very talented, it seems like. Anyways, let's go ahead and switch over to our world. Alright, guys. Remember yesterday when I told you that when I loaded into the game, everything was broken? It happened again. I mean, I have backups of the world. I'm not worried about that. I want to know why it's doing this, though. So it changed the biome completely. It says we're in a wasteland, but this is not a wasteland. Yeah, you can see it spreading. That's so weird. If you go inside, this is marble. A chiseled marble. There is seared stone bricks. And then these are all Pam's crops. I've got a mystical agriculture, add-ons for Tinker Table, energy condenser MK2. I have no idea where this stuff came from, by the way. A hopper, and then a reservoir. So yeah, there is some weird glitch making this happen. Not exactly sure what it is. Obviously, I think it has something to do with either the sun or the biome. So once we get that new mod, I think we'll be okay. But anyways, I'm going to reload it back up. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I have heard your cries and your pleas. So we are going to do some changes and recipes to the Project E stuff. I personally not even sure that I'll be even using Project E when I do my playthrough. So first off, let's make sure that we don't have any recipes for these. So we need to remove all these recipes. So we have the table, the Philosopher's Stone, and the chest. And so energy condenser is obsidian, diamonds, and alchemical chest. So let's do that. So energy condenser, obsidian, alchemical chest, and diamond. So we'll remove all of these recipes and then redo them. So save changes, and then let me get rid of that. Remove, okay, close. So for some reason it didn't remove that recipe. That's very weird. Did I do it wrong? Oh, so there's that must have been my old recipe that I had set up for it. Let's go ahead and remove that one as well. So once again, alchemical chest, obsidian, and nether stars. I'm going to change this recipe just a little bit though. Energy condenser, okay, save changes, remove, okay, close. So that shouldn't have any... It's still not removing the recipe. I don't understand that. Did I do something wrong? Try it again here. One more time. So, nether stars, energy, or alchemical chest, energy condenser, obsidian. And, okay, save changes, remove, okay, close. So did that remove it? Did not remove it. It's going to be annoying. I'm going to have to do it by hand. That's fine. Sometimes I guess maybe it doesn't work. I don't really know. So what I'll do is I'll just go into my scripts and change it. So yeah, for some reason it's being weird. I'll just remove all of them though. So let's see. I'll keep the original recipe removed, and then I'll remove the added recipe for the other ones as well. Okay, so that's saved. All right, let's reload Minesweeper now. Reload, so let's check the recipes. That doesn't have a recipe. That's the original recipe. That's the original recipe. Okay, so let's go ahead and make this thing work officially now. So once again, Minesweeper recipe maker, energy condenser, alchemical chest. I'm going to do 4 nether stars and dark matter blocks. I feel that's a very fair recipe. Save changes. Okay, close. So now the recipe for the energy condenser is dark matter and nether stars and an alchemical chest. Okay, so that one is finished. Remove those. So now we need to remove the Philosopher's Stone recipe. So let's do that. This is like probably one of my favorite parts of deving packs, is kind of changing things to make it your own style. I really enjoy this. Like, this is a lot of fun. So, okay, save changes, and then we're going to remove. Okay, close. So let's see, did that work? I'm so used to playing 7 Days to Die, I hit the wrong buttons a lot. So no recipe for that one. Fantastic. So let's go ahead and re-add the recipe. This time, to make you guys get the Philosopher's Stone, I'm going to make you fight 4 withers. So 4 withers, and then a diamond in the middle, and probably... actually, I'm going to make that... No, I'll keep it obsidian. I feel like that's fair. I was going to make it draconium, but I think that recipe is a pretty good recipe. So, okay, save changes. And then, okay, close. So now the Philosopher's Stone recipe is 4 nether stars, a diamond, and 4 obsidian. So the only thing we need to change now is this one. So let's go ahead and remove that recipe. First thing I need to grab is stone. There we go. I'll keep the other recipe for the table, because once you get this one, you shouldn't have any problems. So I am going to change this one to red matter, and I'm going to change it to red matter blocks. There we go. So it's not going to be as hard end-wise, but you're still going to have to grind to get it, and that's kind of the point. Actually, I need to remove the other recipe first. So obsidian and stone, Philosopher's Stone, table. Okay, save. Remove. Okay, close. So now the table shouldn't have any recipe. Fantastic. So once again, table, red matter block, Philosopher's Stone, and nether stars. So I've lightened the recipe, but it's still hard. I feel like that's a fair compromise. Okay, close. So the new recipes are nether stars, Nether stars. I want you to fight the wither a lot, because the hardcore withers in this. Oh god, I'm mean. Okay, that's all taken care of. So now that we have those recipes changed, I was trying to think if there was anything else I wanted to like limit. We've already done the tools and everything like that. I was thinking about making you guys use the gear cast, and instead of using the actual crafting recipes for the gears. The only way to do that, though, is to remove both recipes. I would have to remove all of these for every single one of them. I'm pretty sure every single one, well, maybe not every single one doesn't have two, but I really want you to only be able to cast gears by using Tinker's Construct. Alright guys, I just got done making some grout, and I am going to get that started smelting right now. There we go, so put that in there. Actually, that's gonna need like 2 of those. Okay, you, and you. There we go, so that's all taken care of. That's gonna start making the grout. Like I said, I do want to remove the gear recipes. We are also going to need a few other things, like we're gonna need this. Do I have another furnace available? No. Let me make another furnace if I don't have one already. Go. But yeah, that little customization point, like in the packs, that's like by far one of my favorite things to do. Do I have anything I can smelt with? I'll just grab this. I still have those chainsaws. I can't wait to actually start an official Let's Play on this series, though. My god, that's going to be fun. Furnaces, you are so slow. Sheesh, buddies. We don't really need a big smeltery. Just need a good sizable one. So, first off, let's make our controller. Then let's make a drain, a table, a basin. There we go. It's a good start. And yeah, not waiting on that anymore. I'll put those in there. So then we need bricks, and then I have some seared brick over here. There we go. So let's make some bricks. This will also be helpful for making new tools too, so. Are we gonna get trolled? No, no troll. Okie dokie. So let's grab all this. There we go, a little bit more brickage. A little bit more brickage. We need a tank. And we need a faucet. So it looks like we're going to be making a pretty small one. I'm actually going to go ahead and steal both of those. That there. Probably should have made more grout though. Okay. There we go. So let's start with a 1x and just go from there. And off camera, I'm going to remove all the recipes for those gears. Just don't want them in the game. Okay. So that. And that. So there's our smeltery. I think with the rest of these bricks, depending on how many I can make, I might make another faucet and another drain so I can have my tables on both sides running. This will also help us create things like alloys and stuff. Very beneficial. So drain, faucets. Very cool. Very cool. Put that right there. Put that right there. Put that right there. So now we have a tier 2. And we can make it a few bricks higher. I'm one short from having it go up another. That's funny. Alright, so now we have a little smeltery in place. That'll hold 3 blocks, and it'll be enough for us to make like casts and things like that. Very cool, very cool. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Solar Apocalypse, and they came up. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Solar Apocalypse. If you did, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. This is iJevin. Peace out.